Hi there, welcome back to another quick and easy watercolor painting. My name's Rod Bergeron, and today we're going to be working really loose. All right, so I've wet the top 2/3 of this page with my brush and put a little bit of blue paint in here. And then I'm going to take this brush, I'm not going to clean it out or anything, I'm going to pick up a whole bunch of Payne's gray, and we're going to go across here like this, and down here we're going to leave like sort of an open field here. And I'm going to put a whole bunch of this Payne's gray in, and you can see I'm tapping the brush. Tapping the brush helps to just release the paint off here, and I'm going to make a little bit of a hill sort of swooping down in that direction. Might put a little bit of sienna in this too. So that was some Payne's gray, yellow ochre, and a little bit of sienna in there. Okay, you can see how this is all starting to bleed up there. We're not going to try to control it. We're not going to, try to make it into anything. We're just going to let the water carry it to wherever the water wants to carry it to. We're going to put a little bit of this stronger Payne's gray in across here. Make a few more trees here. I'm just sort of using the point of the brush to make a point of a getting a little bit of paint in there. That's okay. I'm trying to use the brush to make a point of a pine tree or something like that. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more Payne's gray in there like that. All right, now we're gonna take some of this green today, and we're just gonna swoop that across here. And we're going to let that run, just like the other thing. It's going to let it run to wherever it is it's going to run to. And put a little bit of this green up in here. See what happens with that. Nice. It's not too bad at all. All right. Now I'm going to let this all sort of blend together here for a few seconds, and I'm not going to try to control it too much, but you see how it's starting to, the Payne's gray and the green's going up there like that. So I'm just going to tip the board and get that all to run back down towards the bottom here. I'm just going to take this little lid and stick it underneath there to get this all to run back down here for me. So that's turning out pretty cool across there right now. So I'm gonna make this into like a bit of a muddy kind of a field here. And just rinse my brush out a little bit. And I'm gonna pick up some yellow ochre here, a little bit more intensely. And I'm just gonna swoop that across there, just like that. And that green pushes its way back down into there. That's kind of cool. And put a little bit of this sienna in a couple of places. All right, that's all turned out kind of mucky, kind of cool across there like that. All right, I'm gonna take this lid out of here now. Lay this back down. All right, now you've seen me before with, this is my #1 watercolor brush, and I've sharpened one end of it. Put a few scribe marks in here for a few trees. Some brush across the front here, sort of dragging that out of that intense color into places where it's not quite as intense. And all right, let's let this all blend together. I picked up my brush, I knocked most of the water off of it with my finger. I'm gonna pick up some blue. And I'm just gonna drop some blue into a few places. We're just going to let that all blend together and see what we end up with here. All right. Now if you want, you can take your little brush and pull out some of that blue and see what happens. It's all an experiment. All art making is just simply, doing an experiment and seeing what happens. And sometimes magic happens and sometimes garbage happens. Or maybe it's not garbage, it's recycling. But just have fun with it and, you know, sort of let your creativity flow and see what happens. All right, let's let this dry and see what we get. All right, let's check this out. Look at how some of that green blue bled up into there. They've got a very cool sky, and those scribe marks in there worked out really well. Put our mat on there. Yeah, that one turned out super good. All right, thanks for watching me today. If you're currently a subscriber, I thank you very much. And if you're not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know where you're from. Please drop me a comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.